Mitch, game number 3, you enjoyed an increased role against Utah. You were targeted a lot, had a great impact in that game. What do you anticipate your role and the receiver's role will be in the offense against UCLA?
I think the expectation is always, to expect, a lot of plays, expect a lot of balls. That's always been the game plan. Whoever ends up getting the balls at receiver, just however the defense is lined up, then we know that we're going to be ready. We got guys in the right position, and they do run their defense a lot like Utah, so it could be something similar to what we see against UCLA. So, I think the mentality is always to be ready for a lot of balls, and so then when they do come, you can make the play.
Last year, this was a fantastic game down to the wire. A lot of guys back from that game. What do you expect in this one against the Bruins this time in Provo?
Yeah, I expect it to be a battle. I think as an offense, we're ready to prove a lot more, put a lot more points on the board, and we're confident in our defense. And so they've made some big stops. I consider them one of the best defenses in the country. So it could, go our way, and I think we are preparing for that. We definitely don't want to put up, 18, 19 points. We're ready to, put a lot more numbers on the board this week, and so I think it'll be a battle because they're a good program. They're secondary. They got the guys returning, and they're athletic. They're fast, and so it'll be a battle. But I think we're prepared and we'll be ready.
What kind of emotions do you anticipate for Kalani Sitake and this staff's debut on top of your quarterback Taysom Hill playing in LaVell Edwards Stadium for the first time in 2 years? Jamal Williams not far behind that.
Yeah, I think there will be a lot of emotion coming back. I think we'll feel the energy from BYU Nation. They've been incredible this year already. Just everyone's getting excited, all our fan fests and things that fans could come out to. They're just really excited about this year, our coaching staff with Taysom and Jamal coming back. So I've got no doubt that we'll feel the energy, and that'll help us. Coming to our home crowd, I think we were undefeated last year at home, and so we do have a confidence here, and I think we'll see it.
Are you hoping game 1 at home is the same way for you as last year? That was a pretty good game for you.
You always dream about making plays, and I don't expect to make a game-winning catch because we'll be up, by more than that. So. But that's the game plan. But yeah, I'd love to make plays, but I know every other receiver has that mentality as well. So whoever gets the ball in critical situations, third downs, we just want to move it and put it in the end zone. So.
Whatever it is about rolling out to the right for your quarterbacks, it seems to be working. Taysom Hill against Virginia, when you released on that route for a touchdown, and then Tanner Mangum rolling to his right. So maybe you should just ask Ty Detmer to have the quarterback roll to the right and let you run deep.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever the play is, have them, if it breaks down, always roll right, and they'll find me somewhere. So, they'll find me somewhere. So I'll do my best to get open.
Okay.
On the dance floor, is Starman your go-to? Is that your default?
Sadly, it's not. That's a save it for the field.
Okay.
I try to bust out some other moves on the dance floor. I gotta, mix it up. Keep the wife happy. Can't just do the same
Let's
thing.
be honest, though.
So.
Let's be honest, though. That had a huge influence.
Did that get you married?
Yeah, the Starman get you married?
No, absolutely not. I got lucky that I got married, so I don't know what it was that attracted her to me. I don't know what I did, but I'm just glad it worked.
Let's talk about the fake field goal. So that play call happens. What's going through your mind knowing, okay, this is my time to pass the ball?
Well, I actually didn't know it was happening until right before the snap, because I was on the field and the field goal unit came out, and when I'm getting set, Jake's out there and he's like, you know it's the fake, right? And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. I was like, okay. And so it was literally a couple seconds to prepare for it, but luckily we ran it a lot in practice, and Corbin's an easy target to hit, so I'd love to throw to a guy that's 6'10" every play. So it was fun that we executed it, and it was good that kept the drive alive.
Is it Jake's job to double check with you to make sure it's the fake?
I just I'm grateful for Jake. He comes in clutch a lot, and I would have been the only one who didn't know it was the fake if he didn't tell me. So that would have looked a little embarrassing. So I'm just glad that he has my back.
In the annals of BYU history, there are many people who have passed the ball. You are now one of them at BYU.
Yeah, I'm just glad I completed it. I had one pass attempt last year and did not complete it, so I got my percentage up, which is good.
Mitchell Juergens with us inside the BYU football offices as part of BYU Sports Nation's 2-on-1. When you look at UCLA defensively, you mentioned specifically their defensive backs, and I've heard a number of your teammates and coaches say, we feel like we're ready to turn a corner offensively. Well, if they're super athletic, what gives you confidence that you can go out and execute against them at a higher level and, turn the corner?
Yeah, I mean, I think our defense, our secondary is one of the best in the country. You got guys like Kainakua, Micah Hanneman, Mike Davis, and some other guys. And so we go up against them every day, and we know we can make plays. And so it is a mindset that, however we turn the corner, we know we can, and we just need to do it. But UCLA secondary, I feel like they are really strong. It could be their strong point on their defense, but that doesn't mean that we can't make plays. Doesn't mean that we can't catch the ball downfield, make guys miss, and put the ball in the end zone.
BYU two-pass quarterback and mostly wide receiver, Mitchell Juergens with us. Thanks for the time, Mitch.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.